countdown to blast off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Lord Blood-Rah's Wrackin Theater. Blood-Rah, good! Welcome. My lords and ladies, geeks, geekarellas, geekulas, and geekeritas, I am Lord Blood-Rah, and this is Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Theater. And tonight we travel to the sweltering, sweaty little town of Furnace Flats, where nothing ever happens. Until an old bearded hermit summons Satan, and then things start happening. Tonight, from 1961, it's the tragic tale of Souls for Sale, the Devil's Partner. Now, the actor who stars as the titular partner of the devil in tonight's film, Ed Nelson, has quite an impressive B-movie pedigree, having appeared in Roger Corman's Bucket of Blood, Attack of the Crab Monsters, and Teenage Cavemen, along with The Brain Eaters, and, of course, the B-movie classic, Invasion of the Saucermen. Well, my lords and ladies, without further ado, I give to you a film in which no goats were actually harmed. Seriously, no goats were actually hurt in the production of this film. Here is The Devil's Partner.
here brings it all the way from Albuquerque.
Thanks.
New here, huh?
That's right.
Gonna stay or passing through?
Well, it all depends. I'm looking for someone.
Well, maybe I can help you. I've been here a long time.
He's an old guy. His name's P. Jensen. Well, you know him.
What do you want with him? Your friend or something?
His nephew.
Well, take care, Ida. See you next trip.
Sure, and don't forget the magazines, huh?
Sure.
What's the matter with you?
Wondering what I'm gonna tell you. How in the world did a nice-looking young fellow like yourself come to be a nephew of a crazy old coot like Pete Jensen?
Well, the guy can't pick his uncles. You gonna tell me?
You Pete Jensen's nephew?
That's right. Why is it a crime?
Let's go on over to the office. We can talk better there.
Talk about what?
In the office, huh?
Anything you say.
Sit down. Just when you think it can't get any hotter, it fools you and does.
Yeah, it's all right. But you didn't bring me here to talk about the weather, Sheriff. What am I here for?
Well, I don't know how to tell you. It isn't too pleasant. Your uncle's dead.
Well, that's why I'm here. I was his only living relative. I figured I'd better come by.
How'd you know he was dead? He only died 4 days ago.
Well, I didn't. You see, he wrote me a letter a short while back asking me to get over as quick as I could. He said he wasn't feeling well.
Well, your uncle didn't die from natural causes. In fact, he may have been murdered. I'm not sure.
Murdered?
Yeah. They found him in his shack, in a pool of blood. It could have been his and might not. We're not sure of that either.
How do you mean?
Well, the only mark on his body was a small cut on his left wrist. And we also found a goat in the shack with its throat cut. Now, the blood may have been the animal's. I've sent a sample down to Albuquerque to let the lab men decide. I'm waiting for an answer. It sure was peculiar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but your uncle wasn't liked in this town. He had many enemies. It's too bad I've got to break the news to you like this. Yeah, it looked like he saw something horrible.
Was anything missing when you found him?
We don't know that. As I say, he wasn't liked, and nobody had been around there in months. He didn't have anything that anyone knew of, except these. Here's most of his things. I put them in this carton to make them easier to handle.
Thanks.
Well, apparently goats bleed disappearing ink. Who knew? My lords and ladies, a quick bit of housekeeping here. Now, as you know, all the films we show here in the Wrackin Theater are public domain. But sometimes within a public domain movie, some music clips have separate copyright. I think that may be the case for the music that goes over the opening credits of this movie, because every copy of The Devil's Partner that I found had the music over the credits cut out. So, I took the liberty of taking the music from another 1950s horror classic and dropping it in over the credits. Can you guess which movie this music is from before this pixelated poster reveals the answer? Yes, my lords and ladies. That music was from 1959's The Giant Gila Monster, composed and conducted by Jack Marshall. Hey, who says legal disclaimers can't be fun? Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Blood-Rah's Wrackin Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Blood-Rah's Wrackin Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Wrackin Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror, Lord Blood-Rah's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah for the love of horror.
That it could happen in America. That it could happen now. That it could ever happen to me. Another murder tonight. At Watergate. My apartment.
Issue the order that he be taken alive.
But the moon hasn't risen yet. Put a guard on me.
As we return to The Devil's Partner, it seems a secret satanic contract has been discovered by the mysterious young traveler. And in other news, it looks like Uncle Joe has left Petticoat Junction, changed his name, and earned a medical degree.
Sure is a scorcher.
Hi, Doc. This is Dr. Lucas. I didn't get your name.
Oh, Nick Richards. Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Nick.
Fine.
This is Pete Jensen's nephew, Doc.
Oh. Beats me why anyone want to keep an old goat skin like that. Can't help wondering what they want with it.
Yeah, it's kind of peculiar. No accounting for people's tastes, I guess. I'm gonna go up and take a look at the house.
Shack's more like it. A dirty one at that. Your uncle was quite a character.
Yeah, shack then. Who knows, my uncle may have left me a fortune and never said anything about it. Thanks a lot, Sheriff.
By the way, there's one more thing. I hate to mention it, but your uncle not having any money left some of the folks holding the bag. There wasn't anything left to pay funeral expenses with.
How much was it?
Oh, I'd say $40 would cover it nicely.
I'll take care of it as soon as I'm settled, okay?
That's fine. Tell you what, I'll give you a lift over there. It's only a few blocks, but in this heat, it'll seem like a mile.
It's all right, Sheriff. I'll be okay.
He's a likable sort, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not much like his uncle. What do you suppose ever happened to old Pete the last few months?
Oh, it beats me. He seemed to get worse with time.
Where do you suppose this nephew of his come from? Heat doesn't seem to bother him.
What makes you say that?
Did you notice? He didn't have a drop of perspiration on him. Must be 100 degrees outside. Oh, well, you got the pinochled egg?
Got it, Doc.
Well, has the cat got your tongue?
I'm Nell Lucas. I might ask who you are.
I'm Nick Richards, Pete Jensen's nephew. And this is my property you're on.
Well, I never knew Pete Jensen had a nephew. He never mentioned it to me. We used to buy his goat milk.
Put it down.
My father uses it for TB patients.
Oh, you're the doctor's daughter.
That's right. When Pete died, I didn't know he had any relatives, so I continued coming over here for the goat milk. I didn't know it would upset anybody.
I'm sorry. You kind of startled me.
Well, forget it.
No, wait. I am sorry, honest.
That's all right. You don't have to apologize. After all, it is your property.
Well, I didn't mean that exactly. It's just that, well, it's been kind of a difficult day for me. And ever since the sheriff told me that my uncle may have died from something other than a natural cause, Will you forgive me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't very polite either. Shake?
It's a deal. As for the goat, you can come over anytime, if you do the milking.
Okay. My hand. What's the matter?
Just kind of dizzy. Am I right now?
Well, you better see a good doctor.
Is your father a good doctor?
One of the best in town.
That's what I thought. How many are there in town?
Just Dad. Well, thanks again for the milk.
Okay.
Oh, hi, honey. Be with you in a minute. Well, she took 6.5 gallons, George, so that's 230. There you go, George. Thanks a lot. See you later.
Is the tire ready? Is the tire ready?
Well, it's 1 o'clock, isn't it? Then it's ready. Now, look here, young lady. Do you think this large and prosperous organization would go back on its word to one of its best customers? Allow me. There she is. Good as new.
I think I'll have the owner notified, and you shall be given a raise.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Say, would you like to meet him tonight? Huh?
Oh, I don't know. My time is pretty much filled, you know.
Oh.
Fresh.
Hi.
Hi.
Don't tell me you need some more milk already.
No, I haven't delivered it yet. I'm on my way now. I thought if you weren't busy, you might like to come over and see how much good the milk is doing.
Where would that be?
Over at Harry Matthews' house? Well, of course, if you're busy.
No, I'd like that.
Can you get the milk for me?
Sure. No, I'll take it.
Hello, Nell. Saw you drive up. Come on in. Oh, got yourself a helper?
Oh, Harry, this is Pete Jensen's nephew, Nick Richards.
Nice to know you, son. How are you, sir? Sorry about Pete. I didn't get on too.
Some people seem to die a natural death.
Well, actually, not much anyone can do for lung trouble, but it does help a lot. And I sure do want to thank you, Mr. Richards.
Well, you're certainly welcome, sir. I'll wait for you in the car now. I'll see you later, sir.
Come on by, son, anytime.
I will.
Real nice young fella. Pity his uncle didn't have some of these qualities.
Yeah. Pete was always more than nice to me.
I think that's understandable, even in Pete's case.
I better be going, Harry.
Well, thanks again for bringing the milk. You've gone to a lot of trouble for me. And someday I hope I can repay you. And say hello to your dad and give him my best. How's he been?
Oh, he never stops. But I'll say hello for you.
Goodbye, Nell.
Oh, Harry, this is Pete Jensen's nephew, Nick Richards.
Nice to know you, son. How are you, sir? Sorry about Pete. I didn't get on too.
Some people seem to die a natural death.
Well, actually, not much anyone can do for lung trouble.
Well, my lords and ladies, that cut-up, jumpy scene illustrates yet another pitfall for we horror hosts who show public domain films. Very often the films we get a hold of are copies of copies of copies that have been distributed to theaters and drive-in the country. Many times, quite a few times, and then being edited, put back together using duct tape and chewing gum. It's hard out here for a horror host. Yeah, fair enough. Old Time Radio Horror. Experience the subtle magic of old-time radio horror every week with Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking auditorium, chilling audio nightmares from radio classics like Lights Out, The Witch's Tale, Dark Fantasy, and many more. Available on YouTube and most podcast providers. Lord Blood-Rah's nerve-wracking auditorium. Please leave your eyes at the door. You will not need them.
Instructions are to prepare for an attack by an unknown enemy. That's what he meant. Hey, who do you think you are, anyway?
Answer me, or I destroy you!
Up.
There's something behind this, something we don't understand. The weapon he uses, it's unheard of, blasting flesh right off the bones.
Master control to fleet. Set flight pattern to -.08. Increase speed.
They're coming right at us! Get down inside the cave!
That's right, Tom.
Nell said she was here and that the time was about 1:30, right?
She swears that he looked perfectly all right when she and Nick left. I don't understand it. I gave him regular checkups. Never any indication of any kind of a weak heart condition.
What about the milk?
No, it couldn't have been that.
Well, why not?
Because I always run tests on it before Nell brings it over here. See, goat's milk's a lot richer than cow's milk. More apt to sour. I always run the test on it before putting it in the container.
Well, couldn't he have choked as he drank the milk and caught his breath maybe and then coughing had a heart attack? I mean, isn't that possible?
It's possible. As I told you before, Harry Matthews had as sound a heart as you or me. No, we'll have to come up with something more professional than that. See, a man just doesn't have a heart attack without some apparent reason.
Hello. Yes, Joe.
I just got a report from Albuquerque.
Read it to me. Thanks. That's the lab report from Albuquerque. You were right. It was goat's blood on Pete's hands.
Still doesn't explain why he died. Unless it was a coronary thrombosis.
A what?
Heart attack. Well, I'll be in my office. If you need me, call me.
Thanks, Doc.
You have a bad dream, huh?
What is it, Prince? What's wrong with you? Prince, it's me, boy. Prince, what's the matter with you?
Prince, it's me!
Yeah, I'm here.
What's wrong? You sound terrible.
Prince, my dog, attacked me.
Did he go mad?
I don't know.
David, you wait right there. I'm coming over. David! David! David!
You stay here and keep him quiet. I don't want him moving around at all.
Okay, Dad.
He's going to be all right now, dear.
I don't know, David. It's up to you. Dad thinks that under the circumstances, you would be making a wise move.
All right. Suppose I do hire someone to run the station. What am I going to do?
Get well?
It's going to be tough.
Come on, you're a tough guy.
What'd you tell this guy, Nick?
Just that you wanted to talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Come in.
Hi.
Hello, Nick.
You must be David. Nick Richards.
I want to thank you for offering to help me out.
Well, I don't know about that. I kind of figure you're helping me out, too. So it works out for the both of us.
Want me to show you around?
Well, you don't have to. I've done this kind of work before. And in this kind of heat, too.
Then it's all settled.
Sure. If you like, why don't you give me the keys to the cash box now? I'll go down and open the station for you.
All right. The keys are there on the table.
Well, so long.
Goodbye and thank you, Nick. You feel better now?
Yeah, I really do. It was nice of him to help me out this way.
Yeah. I don't understand when he said you were helping him.
What do you mean?
He doesn't need the money.
Oh? How do you know that?
Well, I heard Dad on the phone today. He was talking to Mr. Carter, the bank manager, and he told Dad that Nick deposited $2,000 this morning. You know, David, I think Nick's trying to be a real good friend to you.
Yeah, I think you're right, honey. I guess he came along just at the right time.
Oh, come on now. He came along at the right time? Really? The guy's name is Nick. Nick. The line should be, he came along at the nick of time. The nick of time. You know, this guy's pretty good at running a gas station, but he'd be a terrible horror host. Hey!
Encounter with the Unknown, narrated by Rod Serling, is one of those rare motion pictures that you will probably never forget.
Listen you well to my word. One by land, two by sky. Look to the heptagon, for it is there. 7 times around go the 3 of you. And may your reward be just and true.
What could a completely normal man face in the depths of a hollow pit that could drive him insane? Can a young woman return from death to haunt her parents for decades. If you like the truly mysterious, be sure to see Encounter with the Unknown, a really remarkable film that brings you some true, bizarre, and inexplicable events. An exciting, mysterious movie narrated by Rod Serling, Encounter with the Unknown, a picture you don't want to miss.
Ain't nothing free in here, papers, so turn around and get out.
How much do I owe you?
$2. Thanks, papers. They're real.
Sure they're real. You think they're counterfeit or something?
This calls for a celebration. Where'd you get this money?
From a friend. As a matter of fact, from a very good friend.
Where would you get a friend?
A new fella at the gas station.
What's his name?
How should I know? I just met him.
Now look, little man, just because I felt sorry for you once and give you $2 out of the kindness of my heart don't mean I want to get in any trouble back, understand?
Personally, I don't know why I ever came in here.
You paid me the $2 you owed me.
Well, that's right. A gentleman never forgets a debt, especially to a lady.
Don't come with that high and mighty talk to me. You ain't no gentleman. And I ain't no lady, that's for sure.
To think that I once liked fat people.
Why, you?
Fat and skinny had a race. Fat fell down and broke her face.
Hey, you get out of my place and stay out.
Hi, come on in. Hey, why so glum? You ought to be happy. The money keeps rolling in the way it has. You and David will be able to get married and retire soon.
Nick, I'm worried about David.
Worried about David? Why?
He just isn't himself these days.
Pretty hard. There was a nasty maul in his dog gave him.
No, it isn't that. Something seems to be changing him. He doesn't seem to care anymore.
Care about what?
About me. Every time I go to the house, he's always busy with something. Too busy to see his future wife.
Well, maybe he's worried about his scars.
The bandages are coming off in a couple of days.
I know if I were in his shoes, I'd be worried. I mean, worried that my girl still wanted to marry me. Scars or no scars.
But that's just it. I've told him about this. I told him I don't care what he looks like. I just care about what he is.
Well, to have a girl that feels that way can cure things a lot worse than scars. You want a Coke? I'll buy.
Sure.
Hope they're cold. I just put them in the box a few minutes ago.
Nick, here I am telling you all about my troubles and not even asking you if you mind.
I'm listening, and I know mine. Anyway, that's what friends are for.
Have you ever heard of Dr. Robert Marks?
Marks? No, why?
Well, he's one of the best plastic surgeons in the world. He and Dad were interns together. Well, when this thing happened to David, Dad asked if he'd help, and he said he would.
That's wonderful. And I'm sure with a guy like Dr. Marks, David hadn't got a thing to worry about.
He doesn't. Well, but he still thinks that everybody's against him, including me.
Well, you want some real good advice?
certainly need it.
Give David a little time. Believe me, he'll come around.
Nick, I don't know how David and I are ever going to be able to repay you.
Maloney, come on. Come on. By the way, what time is this Dr. Marks coming in?
He'll be leaving Albuquerque tonight.
That's good. I'll see you later, huh?
Hey.
How's it going? What's the matter? You need some more money?
You already gave me 5. I still got some left. See, I don't need no money.
You, want to do me a favor?
For a friend, I'd do anything. To me, you're a real friend.
Well, you see, this buddy of mine's in a little trouble, and I'd like to help him out. Only I can't do it myself.
You just name it.
You meet me here tomorrow night. And this is between you and me. You understand? You understand?
Here tomorrow night. It's between you and me.
Right. So then what happened?
Well, this is the strangest part of the whole thing. To reach the highway, that steer had to drift 4 or 5 miles away from the main herd. Then it lays itself right down in the middle of the highway, right smack in front of the doctor's car. I don't get it.
Here's a tough break for David.
Doesn't make sense, a hunk of beef killing a man like Dr. Mark.
Was he alive when you got there? Yeah, at least it was over quick.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how you do it, son.
What?
Well, here it is over 100, and you're just as fresh as if you just stepped out of a freezer. What's your secret?
Promise not to tell anyone?
Sure.
Well, I'm really the devil. It got kind of hot down there, so I came up here to cool off. Sort of a summer vacation. Wait a minute.
Howdy, Tom.
Hi, Nell. Dave.
There goes a real nice guy. Sure sorry to hear about that surgeon getting killed last night. Well, Tom told me. But there are other surgeons.
Forget it.
If you want, Dave, you can take the cash and receipts with you now. It'll save you a trip coming by in the morning.
Look, if I need any advice from my help, I'll ask for it.
Suit yourself. I was only trying to help.
I'd like to go now. That is, if you don't mind.
I'll see you in the morning, then.
So long, Nick.
Thank you.
David. David, what is it? You're acting as if you hate everybody, including me.
You don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong.
There must be. You're acting so cold and so hard.
Can't you see?
Yes, I can see. I can see David Simpson. The David that made me the happiest girl in the world when he asked me to marry him. David, I don't care what you think you're going to look like. I only care about what I know you to be. The sweetest, gentlest man this side of heaven. That's what I can see. Only what's come over you? David, we were going to get married. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Well, don't you think it entitles me to an explanation? Or are you really starting to hate me, too? Answer me, David.
Horrors of Spider Island.
8 beautiful girls and 1 lone man struggling for survival, with death, sudden, violent, and horrible, lurking in the shadows.
Horrors of Spider Island.
Out of the night came a fate worse than death. A man's mind twisted, his brain poisoned, with an uncontrollable lust to kill.
Horrors of Spider Island.
A tale of terror that will leave you limp. So hideous and shocking, you won't believe your eyes. His hunger for victims was never satisfied. Prepare to be frightened out of your wits by the
Horrors of Spider Island.
Now back to the Devil's Partner, where it seems that David just can't get over feeling betrayed by a certain famous dead pop star.
David, I know how you must feel about Prince turning against you.
Look, have you ever thought how I might look once these bandages are removed? You must have. Why else would you have your father bring in a plastic surgeon to operate? To make me look normal again? Isn't that it?
Well, I don't understand why you're talking to me like this, David. I'm not going to even try. Everybody has tried to help you, David. Nick has.
Oh, so it's Nick now, is it? He doesn't need a plastic surgeon. Well, I can see he's becoming quite a hero with you.
David, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, David.
Papers, understand? Won't say a word to anyone. I ain't stupid. Now, will you give me the money so I can get a little drink? It's awful hot, and gee whiz, money sure don't last long.
Okay, here. Now get out of here. And be at my place at 10 o'clock, you understand?
Your place at 10. I ain't stupid. I'll be there.
Hey, now, what's the matter? Come inside. What's the matter? Sit over here. Now tell me, what's a pretty little girl like you doing with tears in her eyes?
It's David. I slapped him. Oh, Nick, I don't know what to do. He doesn't even know that I'm alive anymore.
Are you still in love with him?
Yes. That is, I love the David I knew. Now, oh, Nick, I just don't know anymore.
Well, sometimes we think we know someone, and then there's a little pressure. It might turn out completely different than we thought.
Oh, but David was so kind and gentle. He wouldn't have been rude to a living soul.
Then why did you slap him?
I don't know exactly. I think it was because he suggested there was something between you and me.
That's crazy.
Well, he didn't come right out and say it. Oh, Nick, he's so strange. I don't understand how things can go so wrong.
Maybe they're not wrong. Maybe this is the way it was meant to be.
What are you doing here, Papers?
I wasn't doing nothing honest, Sheriff. I was only trying to find something to read.
You'd better go on home now. It's past 10 o'clock.
Past 10 o'clock?
Yes, it's almost 10:30. Now do as I tell you and go on home before you spend the night with me.
10 o'clock. 10.
Papers.
It's you.
You're late. I didn't think you were coming.
I'm sorry. I was busy and I forgot what time it was. And then the sheriff told me.
The sheriff? I thought I told you to make sure no one saw you coming here.
But I couldn't help it, Mr. Richards, sir. Honest.
Well, it doesn't matter. Come inside. Sit down over here.
Is that a goat?
Yes, Papers. It's a goat.
For a minute there, I thought I was having the DTs.
Now sit here. Here. Take some of this.
What you gonna do with that?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna harm you. Do you remember what I told you this afternoon at the station?
You told me you wanted me to help you do something. Yeah, that's what you said.
Now wait. Now hold this for a moment. I want to show you something.
From the depths of hell comes The Devil's Messenger, starring the master of mystery Lon Chaney and Karen Carroll.
If you give my message, you'd have to go back. Up there.
No, I can't. I won't go back.
You delivered that to a Mr. Donald Powell. Don't be afraid of me.
The Devil's Messenger delivers gifts from hell, turning man into a ravaging beast.
I took a picture of that old farmhouse. There's nobody in the picture. You saw it. Was there anybody in it?
No, there wasn't.
Somebody has come out of that house, and they're coming toward me.
Back from the dead, his lovely victim seeks revenge for her horrible death at the hands of a man driven mad by a gift from hell, trapped in her icy tomb until the Devil's Messenger exposed her nakedness in her crystal prison.
Now let's get down to here.
She becomes the object of a scientist's lust. His consuming desire for her drives him to commit murder to keep her for himself. Not since Eve received the apple have gifts inflicted such unnatural consequences.
Tonight at midnight, you will be dead.
Just how do you intend to kill me?
I've no idea. I don't even know you.
Crystal ball foreshadows doom, for it is the plaything of the devil, and only he can change the events it foresees. You must see what the Devil's Messenger has in store for you.
As we return to The Devil's Partner, either Nick is about to perform some strange satanic ritual, or he's about to demonstrate his family's secret recipe for sweet and sour goat.
Doesn't look funny. Is that a man down there by the bush? Daddy! Daddy!
There's the body down there.
I'm Sheriff Fuller, and that's Dr. Lucas.
Boy, are we glad to see you. John Winter's the name, and this is my wife, Martha.
Is he dead, Doc?
Been dead about 6 hours. Looks like a horse trampled him.
All right, let's go over that again, what you told the driver to tell me.
Well, the car got overheated, so I pulled over to the side, let the kids get out of the car to stretch their legs a bit. We'd been on the road a pretty long time. Just about that time, Vera Jean started yelling. Then they both got all excited, screaming they'd found a dead man. I didn't believe them. You know how kids are, Sheriff. Always imagining things. But they kicked up such a fuss. Finally, when I went over to this place where... And there he was. I've never seen such a mess.
So then you flagged down the car and called me. Well, I guess that about does it. Certainly appreciate your cooperation. I'll have a look. Thanks again.
Don't you want a statement?
No, I think I have all the information I need. Thanks anyhow. Looks like you tried to write something.
P-E-T-E, Pete, is R-I-C-H, rich. Pete is rich.
Pete? Pete who?
The only Pete I know is Pete Jensen.
Yeah, you're right. We better get back into town. But that can't be. Pete Jensen's dead. You know, Doc, this don't look so good.
Pete is rich. I think I can straighten you out on that. Papers knew Pete better than anyone.
So?
Most everybody thought Pete didn't have a dime to his name, right?
So you think that that's what Papers was trying to tell us, that Pete was rich, eh?
It's a theory I'm going on. Now, we both know that Nick, Pete's nephew, came to town without much money. He didn't have enough to pay you for Pete's funeral. I happen to know a few days ago he deposited $2,000. Maybe that's what Paper's trying to tell us. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, it does. But why did he do it? You know, write that Pete is rich thing in the sand.
Yeah.
And where did that horse come from? The nearest ranch is miles from here. Now, Doc, there's something strange about this. Now, do me a favor, will you?
Sure, Tom. What?
When we get back into town, if anyone asks you what happened to Papers, go along with me and just say that it looked like a car hit him, huh?
Hit by a car? Why?
Well, let's just say I've got me a hunch. A hunch that there's a lot more to this than you and I can see. Maybe Pete ain't dead.
Tom, you and I both saw Pete buried. I did sign the certificate. You were there when I signed it, remember?
I know, Doc. I know Pete's dead. But I also know that Papers is dead, too.
All right, Tom. I'll go along with you. I'll say he was hit by a car.
I'll get that blanket. What are you doing? Stop it, Letty. Come on, Letty. Let's get out of here. Looks like you uncovered something.
Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Blood-Rah's Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Nerve-Wrackin Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror. Lord Blood-Rah's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blood-Rah for the love of horror.
Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example.
Socially, the queen wasp is on level with the black widow spider.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Fincher. Janice Starling will be your next guinea pig.
A woman of fantastic desires, sponsoring a scientist with fantastic theories, and demanding fantastic results.
How old do I look? Tell me! How old?
23.
The enzymes, they're going crazy. Miss Darling will kill her and tear her body to shreds.
And now back to The Devil's Partner, where Dr. Uncle Joe, who's still moving kind of slow, come to think of it, rides to the rescue of Nell and David's romance.
Dad, you will talk to him, won't you?
Well, I'll do the best I can. But are you sure there isn't anything between you and this Nick fellow?
Oh, of course I'm sure. David's imagining things.
Well, like I said, I'll do everything I can. But I'm not doing it because you asked me to. I'm doing it because I think David would make a fine son-in-law.
Oh. Thanks, Dad. I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll have it off in a minute now, David. The new tape's fixed pretty tight.
Well, Doc, how does it look?
Oh, I've seen worse.
Let's face it, Doc, not a very pretty sight of him.
Well, you're going to need some work. It's amazing the things they do these days with plastic surgery.
What about Nell and me? If we got a chance?
Well, that's up to you, Dave. But I will tell you one thing. Nell loves you very much. You're not helping matters by not talking with her concerning your future together.
Doc, look at me. Look at me and tell me honestly what you see.
You know what I see, David.
There's your answer.
Like I said, you're going to need some work, plastic surgery. But with it, I'm sure your problem's only a matter of a few months at most.
No doubt. No, I love Nell too much to hold her to any obligation I might have put under before this happened, so maybe you better tell her to forget me.
You're exaggerating, son. Other people have had accidents worse than yours. They've managed.
Sorry, Doc, I've made up my mind.
Why don't you let your friends help you, David?
There's a Mr. Johnson here that wants to charge some gas till the end of the month. Yeah, I just wanted to call, make sure it was all right.
Well, bye now. So long.
What's gotten into him?
Yeah, dogs can sure smell things they don't like a mile away. I was feeding a stray cat in the back a while ago. I guess he senses it.
Nick, I'd like to ask you something.
Sure, anything. Well, what is it?
Did you see papers the day he died?
Oh, I used to work on a ranch once. One of them turned on me. Just got onto the fence in time. If I hadn't, I'd have been where papers is now.
You're right. It was a nasty way to go.
Yeah.
Who told you it was a horse? The doc?
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks, Nick.
It's okay.
Well, then if you didn't tell him, who did? You and I were the only ones that knew.
Well, I don't know, unless it could have been those people that found Paper's body. Maybe they stopped at the station for gas.
Look, I asked him who told him, and he said it was you. Now, why would he lie?
I don't know.
I went over to see Nick this morning. I figured he might be able to straighten out this business about old Pete Jensen being rich. You know, that's what Papers wrote, or at least part of what he wrote. Well, Nick wasn't home, so I took the liberty of going through the place.
It's against the law, you know, Tom.
I know that, but I didn't figure an innocent man would mind. Anyhow, all I found were a couple of goat skins and a square painted on the floor under a rug, like it was meant to be hidden.
What kind of a square?
Well, not exactly a square. It had 6 sides.
Hexagon.
Yeah, that's it. And there was some blood on the floor. I think it was goat's blood.
Why do you think it was goat's blood?
Well, there was a goat skin hanging on a clothesline inside the shack. And Laddie dug up a carcass outside. Hadn't been buried too long.
Strange.
And listen to this. That dog of mine likes everybody. But this afternoon, I thought he was going to go through the car window after that fellow Richards. Richards. That's it. That's what Papers was trying to write. Don't you get it?
No, I don't get it. What are you driving at?
Papers wrote R-I-C-H in the sand, right?
That's what it looked like.
Well, that's the first 4 letters in Nick's last name. Richards.
You could be right. But even if you are, what's Richards got to do with a horse trampling an old wino to death?
It's Lord Blood-Rah's Tremulous Trailers.
When an animal attacks a human, there's bound to be a lot of noise.
But I, as a scientist, take many things into consideration a layman might overlook.
Ever smelled anything like this before? Found it in Don Morton's bathroom.
Well, yes. That's the same stuff that's been on every one of the Devil Bat's victims.
All 4 of the murdered people had this lotion on them when the Devil Bat struck.
Layton, I'm afraid all these murders have affected your mind.
Now, my plan is to sit in the garden, and when the killer makes one of those power dives, I'll blast him.
Tonight you have work to do. It's time you were on your way.
Dance, baby, dance, come and dance with me. Hear the beat of the pounding sea. Ride, baby, ride, come and ride with me. Let your feet go easy and free.
What do you make of this? Where does the other end go? It dumps into the ocean.
It looks exactly like the South American Fantigua fish. I hope you can take one alive, Sheriff.
I still believe that a human clawed that girl to death. The Beach Girls and the Monster, starring John Hall, Sue Casey, and the glamorous Watusi dancing girls from Hollywood's famed Whiskey A Go-Go nightclub. Music by Frank Sinatra Jr.
You got a monster in the surf.
Chicks, do you have a problem? You won't have after you meet the monster on the beach. If you see this ghoul, play it cool. Beauties in bikinis, laughing, singing, surfing, sinning. Beach party lovers making hey hey in the moonlight while the monster waits and watches. Yeah. This one will kill you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Afternoon, Nell. How are you and that boy of yours getting along?
Not so well, I'm afraid. I think he's leaving town.
David leaving town? Why do you say that?
Well, he called Nick a little while ago and told him to drop by the apartment. He wants to make a proposition.
Well, what for?
Well, Nick didn't know exactly. Dad, I wish you could talk to David. I know if he leaves town, I'll never see him again.
Well, David leaving town doesn't make sense.
You're wrong there, Tom. It does make sense. If you'd seen the David I saw today, he's horribly disfigured, in mind as well as face.
Running away isn't going to solve anything.
But you see, Sheriff, it's me he's running away from. He thinks I'm in love with Nick Richards.
Nell, there's something I want you to do for me. It's important. I want you to tell Nick that you and David are leaving together.
What?
Just a hunch, but I think it'll work.
But what might work? I don't understand.
You do as Tom says, honey.
I'll see you two later.
What's this all about? Why are you worried about David?
Because I think he's going to be the next victim.
Victim? What do you mean?
Well, I may be wrong, but I think Nick Richards is partly, if not completely, responsible for all the trouble that's been going on in Furnace Flats.
Why him? He's been helping everybody.
Well, I know it looks that way, but it's clear. Everything he touches seems to go wrong.
Well, why don't we go have a talk with him? Kill two birds with one stone. Keep an eye on David at the same time.
All right, we'll go in my car.
How do you know about... Wait a minute. Where's who?
Nick Richards. Did you shoot him?
Did I shoot him? Look, if you're all gone crazy, why would I shoot Nick Richards? I was going to sell him the station if he wanted to buy it. Then what was the shooting? A rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake?
Rattlesnake in the house? Yeah, I must have crawled in through the window. I was looking for it when you came in. I think I hit it.
There's some blood on the floor.
You're right. You did hit it. Come on.
What's this? Blood.
I'll go get my flashlight.
Assume the position and open your minds wide. It's time for your Cranial Cavity Search. Yes, my lords and ladies, the Cranial Cavity Search. Here's a chance for you great geeks out there to prove your geek cred by showing what you know. And tonight's Cranial Cavity Search question is: the 1960 witchcraft classic Horror Hotel, starring horror legend Christopher Lee, was about a young college student whose research into the dark arts leads her to the small village of Whitewood, Massachusetts, where, of course, horror hijinks ensue. Now, Horror Hotel was not the original name of this movie when it was first released in Britain. What was the original title of Horror Hotel? A Date with the Devil. B, The City of the Dead. C, Beware Whitewood. Or D, Great Satan's Village. What was the original title of the movie Horror Hotel? And what is it with these commercials anyway? And the answer to tonight's Cranial Cavity Search question: what was the original title of the 1960 film Horror Hotel? It was B, The City of the Dead. Yes, my lords and ladies, The City of the Dead was the original title of Horror Hotel when it was released in Britain in 1960. 2 years later, it reached the US under the title Horror Hotel, but by any other name, it would still be as creepy. But now, on to the conclusion of The Devil's Partner, where a wounded rattlesnake and a trail of blood may lead the sheriff to a terrible truth.
Evening, Ida.
Evening, Sheriff. Now, David, Doc.
You seen the snake?
Sheriff, in all the years we have known each other, I have never been in the habit of seeing snakes.
He means a rattlesnake, Ida.
Oh. Can't say as I have. Thought I cute Mr. Richards, though.
Richards? Where, Ida?
You don't have to shout, Sheriff. What's all the excitement?
We think he might be in trouble. If you tell us, you might help him, Ida.
Oh, I saw him just a few moments ago. He was coming out of the gas station. Looked like he was hurt or something. I don't know what's come over this town. Used to be a real nice place to live in. Now,
Look, would somebody mind telling me what's going on around here?
Well, I'm not sure myself yet, but I think I have an idea.
What?
As I said before, I'm not sure. Like Tom here, I'd just be guessing.
Well, get to the point, Doc.
From all indications, our young friend Nick Richards seems to have a tremendous power. A power to such an extent that he's capable of turning himself into anything he wants.
You must be kidding, Doc.
Dad, what are you saying?
Well, I'm afraid that what the doc says is true. Nick's to blame for everything that's happened around here.
Yes, but what has the snake got to do with Richards? I don't understand.
Well, here's Joe. Come on, let's get in the car.
Now, wait a minute, Tom.
Doc, can we get in the car? We're wasting time.
Okay, so this guy sells his soul to the devil so he can turn from a broken down old geezer into a young handsome guy who can change into any animal he wants to.
Power to such an extent that he's capable of turning himself into anything he wants.
And all he does with that newfound power is cause some domestic strife between Nell and David. He doesn't rob banks or try to take over the world or audition for America's Got Talent. All he wants to do is date Nell? It seems kind of unambitious to me, you know? What a waste. Anyway, my lords and ladies, I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to invite you all back again next week when we'll do whatever this is all over again. Ha ha! As always, I am Lord Blood-Rah saying, geek out.